All right, we're live. Oh. So, hello everybody. Those of you tuning in. So today we're getting increasingly closer to finishing the Voron. Yesterday we ended the stream with a test of all of the electronics, or rather, the important parts of the electronics. And we had, I want to say green lights, but they're actually red. But red in terms of this is powered on. So we actually had good signal integrity throughout the system. So, extremely good news. So today we're going to be continuing with the electronics. We're going to be getting everything else hooked up. And with that, we'll be able to move on to actually printing with this machine, if all goes well. So I'm going to go ahead and get the stream link real quick, and I'm going to share this out with my friends, so y'all can hop in here with me. Golden Queen. Right now I got JoJo stuck in my head. Absolute classic. Okay. So, where we left off, precisely, is we left off on the step that took us to install the Ethernet port. But because we have to put in some T slots at the top there, we decided against it as it had gotten very late. And we didn't want to wake anybody up by hammering a few pieces of wire. Hey, what? Welcome. What is this? A stream for ants? No, it's not. It's funny you mention that because my name is actually Anthony. So you know what? Yeah, it is a stream for ants. Haha. Yeah, I know I'm quite small on the screen right now. Sorry. Where is the ball pin hammer? There it is. So, when it comes to installing these T-nuts, I find that there's a handful of ways that do this the best. We're going to do them both. Yeah, I mean, pretty much that's kind of what this is, to some extent. We're dealing with AC power here, so it gets fucking scary when this is plugged in. Alright, so we're just going to take this. Oh. Okay. Reposition. Whack it a few times. There we go. You have AC power. Everyone has AC power. It's the mains. You're running I believe you're running 240 volt. We're running 120 volt. Everyone has AC, my dude. Unless there's some country out there, unless where you live, you swap your entire house over to DC energy, which would be interesting. So AC is alternating current. Alternating current is the power that comes out of your wall outlet. Yeah, no, that's so you guys are on what's normally known as 240 volt. So you are on AC 240 volt. In America, we're on AC 120 volt. You guys, the European power network runs at about 50 hertz, while over here in the United States, it's at 60. What that means is that if you actually were to look at the graph, yep, there you go. We refer to it as 240 volt for whatever reason, even though it's not. Like, we call United States energy 120, even though we're typically at 110. And we say that Europe is 240, even though you guys are typically at 230 to 220. It does fluctuate in the range, but the important part is that you are being provided that. DC energy is what our laptops use and what our phones use. That's why you need a wall wart. It converts the AC energy into DC energy so that we can use it and not destroy shit. I think it's pretty fucking cool. But why make models? What do you mean by that? Oh, I have seen it. Sorry, my brain just didn't register the joke. That's why I said, what is a photo ant in that weird voice. Zoolander is great. So now, putting this up here. Push that down. Okay. Of course, I botched that entirely. Ooh, let's drop that. Okay, so let's grab the Allen key instead, since we can actually do the Allen key at an angle, but we can't really do that with the screwdriver. Go. It's in place. Now let's get this one in place. There we go. Actually, I can. Give me 1 second. I'll do that. I actually listened back to my stream yesterday, and I heard how I can actually hear myself extremely well. So I'll put on some music. All right, for moods, we're gonna go with chill. That's not what I put on. Okay, there we go. Let me know if the music is overpowering me, and I will make adjustments. That should be good. Let me drop that right there. Okay, that should be good based off of my audio peaks and its audio peaks. Okay. I'm very fortunate that it's not that cold out today, so I don't really need my heavy coat. Alright, there we go. Slide up against there, and then screw that in. There we go. Now, take this, and that just pops right in. Just like that. So now we take our Ethernet cable here, feel for its position. Ooh, down a little bit. And bam. There we go. Okay. Part's done. Now Ethernet going to the Raspberry Pi. I forgot to get the P reader. I will get that before I wrap things. Okay. So this says Ethernet jack. Yep. Result is as follows. Wait, that's it? Huh. Okay. We're done. I thought we still had way more to go, but no. Now there are options for LEDs, which I'm not really sure how we're doing that. But that's whatever. We'll come across that when we do. It's gonna be a bit of action. I don't really want to cut this, even though I probably should. Trim it off by like, yeah. I'm going to cut that. Is that good enough? Okay. Let's cut the other ones to length. Let's see this. At least one's over there. I mean, you're in production. Before I continue. There we go. Whenever you're working with power tools, wear hearing protection. Now, you guys should be fine for the most part. My laptop's noise suppression should actually prevent this from being too loud. But, I don't necessarily get that same luxury here. Much as I wish I did. The one in the middle shouldn't have to be cut. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. I just don't know where it is. Where the fuck did I put that? Did it fall on the floor and I didn't pick it up? That sounds like it. Huh, where'd it go? So there is a... Oh, it's right here. Okay. Alright, how are we doing this? Okay, just gonna unplug everything and then move the wire real quick. power. I'm just going to do the safe thing. I'm going to mute my mic here while I go ahead and cut this. That way, you know, I don't speakers out. So, I'll be right back. I did not know that I could set loud and escape, but I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Alright, so that's cut. Let's get that power back. Luckily, or hopefully, that's the last time we actually need to use the saw for anything. Luckily, it's here so that we can use it. Okay. You like that? It's fucking arise from the depths. Oh, and that's perfect. That is actually perfect right there. Wow. Hell yeah. We still got plenty of space for any other wiring that we want to do in the future. So, that's good. Go, look at that. Oh, right, you're not actually facing it. My bad. Voila! Look at those fucking colors. It looks gorgeous. Time for this one. Step down a bit. Come on. Come on. Work with me here. But our pie is being a little difficult. Let's pop her off for now. Reach in and do that. Okay. Come on. Now you want to go in. That's in. There we go. That is just the right length. Come on, clip in. Clip in, damn it. The one problem with running cables this tight is you really do not have any room for deviation in your cabling. You'll get an absolutely beautiful looking build, but yeah, your cables are going to be nice and tight. For better or for worse. Put that in. I'll pop that in. Voila. It's covered. Now one of these. Go. This feels like a cop-out only because there's so little to actually cover here. Yeah, it's being pushed back by a wire, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, that's fine. The wire that's being pushed back is the mains wire. Oh, Lord. This one's going to be a pain in the butt. Because this one, the bottom here, I have to actually get down on my knees for. There we go. Okay. So it feels weird to say the wiring is done. Like, it actually feels weird to say that. Okay, so now let's talk about actually installing the firmware. I'm not sure I want to actually install the firmwares. So what I'm going to do here, at this point in time, I'm going to go back through the entire setup guide. Why am I going all the way back through the entire setup guide? Well, the reason I'm doing that is because I want to make sure that we have everything covered. I don't want to have skipped over something that may have been important. So let's do that. So first off, let's go back here. So LDO docs. So Voron 2.4 kit. Start on this page. Okay. So we want to make sure we actually read this one. This is the one that I was concerned about. So for the other cables on this printer, we need to actually run cable chains. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera here. I'm actually going to tilt the printer back so that's standing up. And we'll get to the next part here. be lying if I didn't say that I was nervous. Make sure, now more than ever, it's important that we don't leave anything underneath the printer, because that now could be interacting with mains AC power, and that is dangerous. So we really need to make sure everything is clear. Okay. At this point, of course, we cannot put our hands underneath the printer, and that's also no bueno. Okay. So the cable chains, let's go get them. LDO has been very kind to provide us with 3 cable chains for various parts of the printer. So let's get that installed. Sizing the cable chains. Open cable chains. Oh wait, which one goes on what? Doesn't tell me. Well, considering the size of this one, I'm going to presume this is actually for the main printer. I just don't know where it goes. At all. What we'll do is we're going to look at the Voron 2.4 PDF and see what it says about this. Okay. Here we go. Cable chains overview. So the biggest one, as I suspected, is this one. The biggest one goes up to here. There's no spot. How does that work? Oh wait, there's one right there. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay. How do they want me to do this? Rotate a little bit to get a bit better. I cannot see this at all. So is there a printed part that's designed for these? I'm looking for. There's a lot of doohickeys we haven't used over here. Yes, I'm going to say that's the scientific term, doohickey. I mean, I don't really need cable chains per se. It's a very good thing to do. I'm really confused by how they want me to do this. Oh yeah, no, we just finished all the electronics, so technically once we wire this entire thing up, it will be working. Nervous. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how exactly they want me to put on the cable chain, but like, I'm not sure if I'm really able to do this part, because they want me to put the cable chain here. There's like actually nowhere for me to mount the cable chain there, like at all. That's problematic. I don't really know what to do with that. There really isn't anywhere down here for me to install. I'm stumped. I'm looking at the instructions and it just kind of says install it. There's heat set inserts to those. And there's this weird piece that kind of does like an S-bend. But like my fucking workbench here is completely covered in graphs and tools, so like it's extremely difficult for me to find what I need right now. And like, I'm looking at all my printed parts, and I do not see the part that it's wanting me to look. So that makes me think, do I need to go print it? If I have to go print it, that's going to take a while. Look over here. Nope. You know what else it did? It didn't ask me to install the screen. Why? Oh, Lord. Okay. Yeah, I don't particularly know what it wants me to do here. Nor do I necessarily understand. Fucking hell. So I'm thinking. I don't know what else we can do. Like, I don't have the part to do this. I just don't have it. I don't. Okay. So it looks like it's supposed to go like this, so it can go like that. But yeah, the part's just not here. Okay. So instead of a cable chain for now, I am just going to forget that. I do have the parts to install a cable chains from the other two areas, so I will do those. At least I have the part for there. This cable chain. Not really for the other one. Which is problematic in and of itself. So that goes like that. Wait. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, I got the general idea of how this goes on, but I don't know how it goes on. It's like there's a piece right here for it, but there's nothing attached at all. So there's nothing I can do. I'll design something for that later. But for now, let's. Let's wire it up. Oh shit, which one of these is A? Let's go back to the wiring right here. I really hate how short this fucking cable is. Because that's making the whole thing with this specific camera extremely difficult. One of these is motor A, I forget which one. I just know that I'm holding a cable right now. And now my web browser's not working. This is fun. There we go. Alright, that. I did not do that, but I'll do it later. Wait, oh, I fucking skipped it. Okay. So A is the rear right gantry. So A is going to be this one. Yep. Where's my cutters? Set up right. Oh. be going up here as well. These cables, the ones I'm stepping on. This one, I don't remember what this is. Oh, this is for the stops, right? Yeah, where are those? No, this is for the stops. Work with me here. There we go. Those end stops are connected. Pull this up through here. Plug that in. Okay. We're live. All right. Just so we're all on the same page, I'm about to turn this on in a few minutes here. I need to get an SD card format. I need an SD card reader. Shit. Okay, so I'm going to get an SD card reader, but what I'm also going to get is I'm also going to get the PoE hat that I've been meaning to grab for this thing. So I will be right back. I'm going to go run down to the basement, grab my SD card reader, and grab the PoE hat for the printer. So I'll be back. Enjoy the music. Okay. I have returned with an item that's able to read 60 things. Okay. So I need to clear this area here. See it be because I'm going to be bringing this laptop closer to me. And I'm working on it. Pushing everything back. That's a disregard for whatever it is in this tile. So this whole thing became a mess. Wow. Well, that just happened. Not sure if the camera caught that, but I just dropped an entire bag of zip ties. Okay. Okay. That's one of the most relatable things I've done this stream. Look at my legs. So rather than do the smart thing and actually stream the view from my laptop here, I'm just gonna kind of do like an over-the-shoulder camera, you know, like the olden days. The reason I'm gonna do that is because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna open up on my laptop. So, you know, better to be safe. I'm sorry. Thanks. So first thing we're gonna do here, we're gonna remove the PoE hat from this pie here. Actually, I'm tempted to just replace the pie on here with this one because this is a much more powerful pie. But I'm gonna leave it for now. If you're wondering what this is that's actually in my hands, this is a 7-inch, 7-inch TFT display. So this is a capacitive touch display. Oh, that's going to be sitting right on top of the thing. Actually, I might have to just swap out the pies here. I'm fine with doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm completely fine doing that because this pie is a 4B. I believe. How many gigs are you? You'd think they would write it on the bottom here. I don't remember, but this is the higher tier, so this is either 4 or 8 gig. While the one in there is a 1 gig. So I'm just gonna swap these out. This down here, don't lose it. The benefit to using this, so this has PoE on it. That's what this hat is here. So it will receive the power, the PoE power from here to actually turn on the board. What that's going to allow me to do, that's going to allow me to actually power some of the printed sensors without turning on the printer. I actually have a PoE injector over there that I'm going to use to test it to make sure everything works. That might cause a hiccup in my Wi-Fi, so let me just do that now. Alright, wait for that to reconnect. There we go. We are reconnected. So, here's our PoE injector. So, this injects PoE into whatever the hell I tell it to. So, watch this. This is cool. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go plug this in. Now, you will see this. You'll think, oh, hey, that's just an Ethernet cable. What can an Ethernet cable do? Well, the answer is not that much. But when I go ahead and take this, and I pair it, hey buddy, you wanna... hold on.
Closer than your heart when the weight is getting heavy and the future is unsteady.
Okay. This is on. This should work.
Think about all the dreams
Oh.
you keep inside. Think about all the ones you love. I know this beating heart will be my guide. I know that we can overcome. When the world's so cold and we're losing hope, I need it. I need it. When the darkness comes and we're overcome, yeah, I need it. That's when
Okay, so that's not working. That's concerning. I'm gonna go plug that back in. You're back. Okay. So, that PoE injector, I don't believe is actually powerful enough to run the Spy. It's powerful enough to run that Wi-Fi access point over there. But it's not powerful enough to actually turn on the Spy. I still think the Spy works. Pretty damn certain it does. I have a PoE injector downstairs that is powerful enough to run this. And it has been working. I've confirmed that this works. But for now, I'll do the swap. The other nice thing about this specific unit is that it has a fan for the primary thingamajig. So, actually, wait here. I have this. I can actually test to make sure the port actually works.